much. What you talking? I'm in a dance, just lean up, broski, leaning, pouring out drugs. Lean. She got a straight face, get out of the section, bitch, don't ruin my fun. Bitch, yo, who's that? Aye, yo, unknown number. Where they at? Sometimes wonder. Where they at? I see them under. Where they at? My last king still got my jumper. I put a gang on a chain. Man wanna be like us, can't be like us.
Hello everyone, I'm the Mystic fucking Mask. This is my interview number 7. Today our guest is none other than the realest UFC fighter on the fucking roster. And a real UK bad man, innit?
Yeah,
coming back for the second time on the fucking show. Tuco Tokkos. Wagwan, bruv.
Wagwan. What you say? What you telling me, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I gotta ask you, bro. You're supposed to fight on this card. What the fuck happened, bro? Junior Tafa, bro, scared of my boy or what?
I was supposed to be in Iowa right now, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, I got a call about a week ago. Yeah, a week ago, saying my manager called me. I was having a nap, but I was I sparred hard on a Tuesday. I was having a nap, and then when my manager called me up, I had to pretend I was awake. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, what's up?" He said, "Hey, man, this guy got hurt." He said, "Your opponent got hurt." He said, "I like the opponent. They like UFC, like the fight. Mick likes the fight. Should we reschedule it?" I said, "Yeah, fuck it. Same guy. I just done a whole training camp for that guy. Hope he heals up." I don't know. I saw shit online saying maybe he couldn't make the weight because he's coming down from heavyweight.
Right.
So, but I don't know. I just hope he's in good health and all that. They rebooked us. So yeah, we're gonna get after it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I was really looking forward to this fight. I mean, we've been talking, so I'm instantly a fan of you. I'm gonna be following your career tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this matchup for you too. You know what I mean? I seen this as a good comeback fight for you. So it really sucks that that's just getting pushed back. And for what, 2 months?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to be smart. I didn't want to they were like, oh, maybe they can get you a replacement. But my manager said, I think it's best to fight this guy. I said, yeah. And bro, I was getting ready. I was in shape. So now I get to do a whole fight camp. I get to start it in shape. So I'm excited, bro, about how I can push myself.
But what, does that give you any extra incentive to go and get the job done? Like you're gonna come in with a different energy, a little bit anger, like, yo, this guy's taking my time away?
Not so much that. I'm just seeing it as a blessing that I have more time to fucking prepare even further. You know what I mean?
That's good, bro. That's a good way to see it still. And I seen since your last fight, you were going on these crazy trips, seeing these nice sights, bro. How's that been going for you? And how's that?
Bro, I love to travel,
affected your mindset?
That's one thing. I had plans to travel after this fight, but the fight got postponed. I wanted to go to that Azerbaijan card. I wanted to go out there, but I'll be in fight camp them times, so I won't get to. But I've got some trips I want to go on after this fight.
I was gonna say that would be a sick trip. That card is sick too.
Yeah, I know, it's good, right? It's good.
Yeah.
But I thought, when else are you gonna go to fucking Azerbaijan?
Yeah,
you know
exactly. What other motives are out there? You know. Cheese.
You like that one?
I like that one. That's tough.
Where's the Blue Jays from?
Toronto Blue Jays.
What's that, baseball?
That's baseball.
I just cornered my boy Aaron Jeffrey, the fucking Canadian stud. That's my bro. I talk to him every day.
Yeah?
I just cornered him. I'm going to corner him for his next fight. Yeah, I'll put him in touch with you. He'll enjoy you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
And you know what? He hates, the Toronto urban culture. He hates the voice they do. You know the young people in Toronto when they do the fucking Drake shit?
Yo, fam.
Yeah. You got to troll him.
I was going to say, I'm going to definitely troll him.
And then do that.
I'm going to pretend I talk like that.
Kidding, yeah. Because he's I don't know where he's from, bro. He's from the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I think he was, yeah. Yeah, he
trains at Niagara top team, though.
Yeah. No,
bro, he's the next hope for a fucking Canadian title, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. For men, at least. For men.
Yeah, who else? Who's up there for women? Jasmine.
We got Jasmine and we got Gillian Robertson. She's fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Them two are good. Yeah. But the men, bro.
Where's Jasmine fighting?
She's fighting on the Canada card.
Oh, yeah, May 10th. That's what's up.
I'm going to be there still.
She's a killer, man. I know her partner, he trains Aaron as well. Prickett.
Oh, yeah?
Prickett, yeah, he's a great guy. Great wrestling coach. But yeah, I can get him on the pod, bro. Him and Jazz can probably jump on together.
Woo! Now we're talking.
That'd be sick. When I tell him you're a Canadian pod, he needs to get on. I'll tell him you're
That's what I'm saying. He's in Canada. I'm like, shit, I gotta make him my first in-person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted to do it I wanted to interview him ahead of the UFC 315 card, but it was getting hard to link up in person. I think we're gonna do an online one sometime next week. And then after the tournaments, then I'm gonna interview him in person.
Who, you and Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron.
What, have you spoke to him yet?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I've been in the DMs.
Bro. I didn't know that, bro. That's my boy. I thought you needed me to put you in touch.
No. Yeah, I think he's seen me from our collab. He probably seen me from our collab.
Yeah, probably.
I probably hollered at him from then.
I'm gonna tell him to get at you anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking So let's dive into these fight. Yo, let's dive into your last fight. Like,
Right.
you know, you came on here. You told me you're coming to bang, right? Either you're gonna knock him out or you're gonna get knocked out. You know what I mean? And the fight went the distance. And so I was just wondering, what's the mood coming into this fight? Are you gonna come in like, yo, I'm here to bang. I'm here to, you know, kill this guy or die on my sword, or are you gonna come in with more strategic game plan?
I was too strategic the last fight, man. So I think this fight I need to be more aggressive because that's how I am, you know. I
Yeah.
usually leave it up to the MMA gods, but when I'm too strategic, it's like they punish me. They're like, "Nah, you're being a pussy. You're gonna lose this one." So I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna just meet fire with fire and fucking slug it out, you know.
There you go. Well, I see you having a clear submission advantage here.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. I'll mix it up. If he's coming forward reckless, then maybe I'll take him down, you know. Because I don't
Yeah.
think he don't really get up unless the round ends.
He don't, bro. He doesn't get up, bro. You
Yeah,
take
but
him
I
down.
think he has initial takedown defense. Like he has some good hips for the first takedown, but just gotta keep wrestling. But we'll see. He's probably trained that, you know. And
Yeah, I'm sure
coming
he's, you
down in
know.
weight, he's more agile, I think. So we'll see.
Yeah. But no, there's definitely some advantages that I see from my perspective, at least, between whether it's the submissions, the lighter man skill movement, and
Yeah,
just the cardio, bro. I'm sure your cardio is
yeah,
gonna destroy his fucking cardio. So
yeah. We'll see. I've seen he's been training hard, so we have to see like what kind of shape he's in, you know.
100%, 100%. Should be a good fucking fight, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
I know, and now I got plenty time to fucking prepare even further. So we're gonna see
There you
what kind
go.
of shape I can get in.
I'm looking forward to seeing that, brother. But yo, speaking of game plans, I gotta bring up your boy Brendan Allen. I'm sure you've seen a lot from the MMA community. You know, they're kind of
Yeah,
clowning him for his fight IQ after
I
those last two
know.
fights, right?
Bro, usually he makes the best decisions in fights. Like, if you watch his win streak,
Yes.
like against Jotko, he was so clinical, bro. Like, he slipped and he ended up on his back. He swept him, beat him up, progressed through a little submission transition and subbed him. And he done it against fucking Andre Muniz to get into the rankings. He was so
Yes.
clinical. His decisions were so good. And in the last couple of fights, he's just made poor decisions. Even against Chris Curtis, he was making great decisions. Like, he took him down in every round. He
Yep.
was getting to his back. He wasn't standing in the pocket like the first fight. But in the last fights, it was literally mistakes, bro. And what's crazy is they love to clown him, but when you look at it, we're talking about 2 rounds that he lost. One against Imamov and one against Fluffy, the last
In
round.
two close fights, bro. Those fights were
2 close
close,
fights, right? And they're going out there finishing guys. Imamov just knocked out the GOAT of middleweights.
right?
And people just forgetting his last fight before that, Brendan had him on his back. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a close fight. Brendan was winning some of the striking exchanges in
I
the
was
last
gonna say
round.
that's what he needed to do to win the fight. Just stay on
Bro,
the
and they
third
just
round.
forget that. They just completely forget that. And
Forget
they're
it,
like,
bro.
oh, he's a bum. He got beat. It's like Imamov's finished everyone. Look at who he's finished. Cannonier, he's finished fucking Izzy. And it's like Brendan in his hometown, they drug tested him on the fucking weigh-in. Like everything was against him and he still gave him a fight. If he scraped those rounds against him and Fluffy, we're talking about the longest win streak in the division, the second or third longest win streak ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. We're
Yeah.
talking about he's the #1 contender if he beat Imamov.
Yeah.
Like it'll be crazy. He'd be fighting for the belt. So people forget that. But yeah, it's just little mistakes, man. Little mistakes that cost him the fight. Not even big mistakes. It's not like he made a big mistake and got knocked out. He
Yep.
made against Imamov, he took 2 bad shots in the whole fight. Like, and against Fluffy, he was too high on the back and he slipped off a couple of times. Otherwise, he wins those fights, man. I still think Brendan's the best in the world, bro. I've trained with him. I've trained with all these guys. Like, he's his own enemy. No one beats him. He beats himself every time, bro.
Yes.
Every time he just lays it up for the guy. Every time he loses. But I guess maybe I'm biased. Everyone can say that about their boys, right?
Yeah, people are clowning him, bro, but I believe in his striking. Like, you seen him hanging with Imavov, right?
Yeah.
If he was striking more in that fight, you would have won the fight in the
And
third
bro, I
round.
swear to God, Imamov was in our gym. Brendan came down just to spar with him, right? Brendan was off the couch, fat, and Imamov was in shape training for Izzy. And they done a couple rounds, bro, in small gloves. Maybe I missed some of the round, but I just see Brendan throwing heat on him, backing him
Yeah,
up.
and then against Hernandez, you know, like in the third round, bro,
He hurt him.
hurt him bad. And then what? He went for a takedown or something like that?
No, he
Small
was on the
decisions.
back, bro, and he goes for the choke and he slipped off twice in 2
Slipped.
rounds.
Yes, bro. So as someone who trains with him and is in his corner for fights, you know, what does that look like? What kind of things do you say to him after performances like that? And what does his corner look like during those fights in between rounds?
You know, we tried to just remind him of the game plan and his decisions, like to make the right decisions. Like in that Fluffy fight after the first round, I told him, because Fluffy always gives away the first round. And I told him before the second round, this is the first round. Forget that round ever happened. Like, you need to go out there like this is the first round, you know? But he gave it away. And I was shouting, like, because he was too high, like he was getting too high on the back. And I was shouting, no, stay behind. Don't go for the submission. Just stay behind, control him. but he couldn't hear us, man. So Robbie Lawler was in the corner and he was like, man, he can't hear you. Like, he's gonna do what he wants to do, innit? I'm a bit mad because Brendan told me that in the corner, because he was near Fluffy's corner, that Fluffy's coach was talking shit to him. He was saying, you suck, like trying to distract
Shit like
him.
that, eh? Like saying you suck and stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck you, you suck. And I was like, bro, he told me this when we were already back at Airbnb. I was like, fuck. If he would have told me that at the fucking arena, I would have found him and slapped that old pedophile in his fucking face. You know his coach, innit? It's Aspen Ladd's fucking boyfriend. You know
Oh,
that
shit.
coach. I don't give a fuck. You can put this on the internet. They ain't gonna do nothing, bro. I say what I think. Fuck them. If you're in a pedophile, I'll prove it. But I think I see some pictures on Reddit of like she was like 15 and this motherfucker's like 40. Yeah, now they're together. Some creepy shit.
That's fucking weird shit, man. That's the fucking Rose Namajunas shit all over again. Fuck.
Yeah, I might be wrong, innit? If you can show me I'm wrong, I apologize. But you're talking shit to my boy, so I'll spit in your face and slap you in your face.
There you go. Fuck. Well, that's views right there. So I'm gonna show it. I don't give a fuck either. But yo, I think it's
me saying I might be wrong. But I don't give a fuck if you're talking shit to my boy. And I know Brendan ain't perfect. He's a fucking piece of shit, white trash redneck from Louisiana, but he's got my back in it. No one can say nothing. We've been in situations and he has my back, bro. Blindly, he comes in. He don't ask no questions. He's just there swinging. So yeah, I don't give a fuck what people say about him.
What, he had your back in like a fight or some shit like that? You guys got in a little street fight?
Yeah, we've got in some shit before. I can't say where or when or with who, but yeah, we've had some situations. That's why people talk shit on us all the time. They're like, oh, you guys are gay. What the fuck? I'm like, all right, cool. But he's got my back in it. That's my boy.
There you go, ride or die. I respect it. But yo, he was smart for, I gotta say, he was smart for beefing Vittori, Either way, like, I'm sure the beef is real and whatnot, but he's smart for beefing him, fighting him in a casino or whatever happened, because that's a money fight now. UFC's gonna make that fight, and that's a good comeback fight for him,
We'll see, man. We'll see. I heard that's rumored. I can't say anything, but
I heard that too, you know what I mean?
I've heard that might be in the works, we have to wait and see.
That's what I'm hearing as well, and I think that's a good fight for Brendan, so.
For real, yeah.
That's the money fight to make.
Yeah, of course. I wonder if UFC would cut that as a promo, like, to show that. I wonder. I don't know how it works. Maybe you know more than me, like footage and internet and like the rights, copyright and all that.
Honestly, bro, I'm just a fan. I don't know shit, but
maybe they reach out to the original person who posted it on Twitter and they're like, hey, can we use this?
Yeah. No, you're probably right. I mean,
maybe they just buy the footage for $500. Who knows?
Yeah, and I could see them putting them on like a big card and having them at the press conference so they could beef each other and shit like that.
Yeah.
That would be huge.
That would be.
That's money right there,
Facts.
But yo, I'm gonna ask you. I ask all fighters this. I probably asked you this last time. Fighters always seem to look to improve when training, no matter the results, whether they win or lose. So is there anything you're looking to improve in this training camp?
For sure, man. I can always improve my cardio, my fucking striking, my defense, my wrestling, my fucking submissions. Like, I can improve everywhere, bro. I'm a person, I must say, I'm guilty that, like, I haven't really given my all to the sport. I've ended up in the top. It's funny because I was checking today, actually, literally just today. I asked ChatGPT, I was like, how many people are in the UFC? How many men? And they're like, there's 500 men in the UFC. It's like, if you're in the UFC, you're 1 in 16 million. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
It's insane to think about, man. And I couldn't even imagine it, like, the feeling once you get there, especially for fighters that train their whole lives and then finally make it. Like, we just seen Malcolm Wellmaker. He got that. He got that knockout, quit his job. You know what I mean? It's
respect. I love to see that, man. That kid seems to be a big talent. I like his energy, bro. He's got that X factor.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
I was thinking about that the other day because, like, I corner a lot of guys, and I didn't really have UFC jitters like that because I fought in big stadiums before and I fought all over the world, and I'm not even from this country, so it's like everywhere I fight is fighting in another country.
Right.
So yeah, and then my last fight is obviously my biggest because it was a UFC fight in an arena on the main card.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. You don't even really notice it if you're just about business. I wasn't like, oh my god, this arena and all that. You're just focused. I don't give a fuck. But it is lit, bro. It's crazy to think about it. You're like, fuck, I'm fighting on TV, bro.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. I couldn't even imagine it.
Yeah. You know what gets me? Sometimes when you're in the back, right? I'm in the back and I'm like, damn, this whole arena, this whole sport, all these cameras, people working here, the fucking refreshments, the cops outside in the parking lot, the people in the street chaperoning vehicles and all this bullshit. I'm like, everyone's here because I'm about to fight. Not me, obviously. No one's fucking coming to watch me, but because of the fighters, we are the attraction for entertainment purposes. People are tuning in on TV. I don't know how many people watch UFC. Probably 1 million people all over the world, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's 1 million people watching this, and all these damn people here working. The fucking janitors here. All these people are here, and it all revolves around the fights in the cage for entertainment. All the sponsors, the commercials, everything, and it feels crazy to be a part of that. Like, oh shit, I'm on the main card. I'm one of 10 motherfuckers that are the fucking attraction here. That's crazy.
Yeah. You think that kind of ties into, like, we talked about the hate on fucking Brendan Allen, but people forget, he could have easily beaten,
Yeah.
Imavov if he struck a little more. Like, I feel like when guys win that fight, Cloud9, bro, they get all the love, they get all the. If they lose, it's like
Yeah, bro.
zero, bro. They
But that's
get
why-
nothing. All hate, all fucking disrespect. Even if it's a close fight, sometimes fighters can win and fucking even get hate. Like, you think that ties into it?
For sure, but that's why, just to quote my head coach, Henry Hooft, he said something sick to me once. He was like, fighting, you win, you lose, all these people in the crowd, he's like, you have to make sure you have something to go home to. Because when all this shit's over, none of these people are in your life anymore. None of these fans, these trolls, anyone, bro, no one's going to call you. All you have is your family and whatever you make your home, innit? That's what's most important, because that's all you have at the end of the day.
No, that makes sense, right? But yo, I gotta talk about Ilya moving up.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's huge, right? For UFC.
And they're going to give him the shot, right? The title shot.
They're gonna give it to him, bro. They have to, right?
It's crazy.
He didn't move up for nothing.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know who else Islam would fight at 55, so it's a good look, I guess. But people forget Ilya was a lightweight, he fought a lightweight before featherweight, so it's not like he's going to be that small.
Yeah.
That's a crazy fight, because he's got all the confidence in the world, man.
Yeah, he does.
I love those fights where there's an opportunity for someone to become a GOAT.
Yeah, literally, bro, and that's what it would be, man. Like, either whoever wins that fight is a GOAT after. They get that status, bro.
It's crazy, but after that, if Islam wins, he's probably going to look to go up. He won't fight Bilal, though. It would have to be if Bilal lost the belt. But
So that's what I'm hearing, because this fight is coming up. If JDM wins, I'm hearing that Islam might move up, and then Ilya will fight Charles.
I don't know. We'll see.
You think he would do that? And if he does that, you think he's ducking Ilya?
Yeah, for sure. They always do that, bro. The Dags, they win the belt, they get injured for a year, they chill out. But, I mean, Islam's been putting in the work, bro. He's been fighting anyone, fighting guys on short notice.
Yeah, like, he deserves to move up.
So he's pound for pound. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. What, you think he would relinquish the belt? Move up?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
That would suck, though, because then we wouldn't get to see Ilya and Islam, and I feel like that's a big money fight, bro.
It would be interesting to see what Islam's plan is. Like, how long does he want to fight for? Because he's not like Khabib, where like Khabib retired because of his dad or whatever.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see that, like, what Islam decides about his future.
Yeah. So who you think wins, Bilal or JDM?
Bilal, bro, all day.
Same, I agree with you.
Bilal's my boy, but his fight IQ is too high, man. He prepares too well. And like, fucking guys that Bilal wrestled fucking JDM. Gilbert was beating him. That Hafez guy beat him. Like, Bilal's different level to that guy. So JDM can catch anyone. But if he don't catch him, Bilal's going to systematically shut him down, corner him, beat him.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna be there, fucking 100 level with a big ass Palestinian flag and a fucking Canadian mask, bro.
Let's go. You Palestinian, yeah?
Nah, I gotta pull out the Palestinian flag for Bilal.
Of course, bro. Of course. Yeah. I was gonna hang one in my crib somewhere. I might hang one up there. Yeah. Bro.
What about Islam Ilya? Who you think wins that?
I think if Ilya can catch him with a boxing, because he's been rocked a couple times. Who dropped him with a jab recently?
They're saying Moicano dropped him, no?
Nah. Oh, maybe it was Moicano, yeah.
But I think it was a slip, no? Like, it was either...
I don't know. Obviously, he's been knocked out before. He's been knocked out, and he struggled a little bit against Volk, being a shorter guy, and Ilya's a little shorter. But again, if Ilya don't catch him, he's going to get shut down. Islam's just going to corner him, shut him down, maybe wrestle him, get him down. Who knows? Islam's good, man.
Yeah, that's a tough fight to pick, man. I just like the KO side of Ilya.
Yeah.
Like, if he's a big underdog in that fight, I'm definitely going to be sprinkling that.
Sprinkling it?
No, I'm hammering it. Fuck it. Can we go through this card coming up this weekend?
Yeah, go on. Let's go through it real quick.
Say less. Corey Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo.
I love Figgy, bro. He's a fucking savage. He's kind of cut from that same cloth as like Oliveira and these guys that just go all in, bro. But that being said, Corey is got a very high fight IQ. He's well prepared. I think he'll make better decisions. I know Corey. I think Corey will probably get that done by a decision.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah. I think this man's fight IQ is different, bro.
Yeah, he's very smart.
He was hanging in there with fucking Umar too, so like,
yeah.
Figgy he's clipped some mans recently. He hurt a couple people or dropped a couple.
He has that I think he has more finishability, but yeah, I think he gets that one done.
Yeah, I agree with you. Bo Nickel versus Rainer de Ridder.
De Ridder's been training with us, bro. I still think, I don't know how good Bo is. I still think he hasn't really been cracked in a 4-ounce glove ever in his life. So and De Ridder's my teammate. I'm gonna lean to De Ridder because I've trained with the guy and he's been beaten. He's more realistic, bro. He's been hit hard. Like he fought the Russian guy twice, I think, in one. He lost. He's fought some heavy hitters. He has more awareness. I think he is more aware of the risks.
Has he been Like,
Whereas,
if he's been training with y'all, has he been doing like a lot of wrestling? Because I'm
bro,
sure he's faced the strikers, but has he faced someone with the wrestling capabilities of Bo
yeah,
Nickal?
of course. He's been training with top wrestlers at our gym. Obviously, Bo Nickal's like elite pedigree.
Yeah.
But has Bo Nickal been training with the guys he's been training with? Like the Ridder's been sparring Tyrone Spong, Emiliano Sordi, like some heavy hitting guys, man. Some big guys, strong guys. And he hasn't had a day off, bro. Like, he's in the gym every fucking day. He's really invested in this fight. They're both southpaws. I think the Ridder's huge, bro. I don't know how big Bo is. But the Ridder's good, bro. He's rangy. He's hard to hit, man. But that's again because of his awareness. He's been hit. He knows he ain't trying to get hit. So it's like, and I guarantee Bo's not going to take him down because the Ridder's got slick jiu-jitsu. He's not going to risk it, just like Paul Craig. If he didn't take Paul Craig down, he ain't taking the Ridder down, trust me. If he takes the Ridder down, the Ridder's going to sub him. So I think the Ridder has to get close to him and try. He's not going to be able to wrestle Bo, but maybe if he can get attached, they can fall, or he can try and get attached standing and try and lock something up. Otherwise, I think it's going to be a striking affair. You're going to see the Ridder kicking from range, striking, jabbing. And I think the Ridder can edge that fight as well. I think that will go. If the Ridder can't if he gets him down, he can sub him for sure. But if not, I think it will be a stand-up fight like Bo Nickal and Paul Craig was. But Paul Craig's striking's dog shit. The Ridder's got a bit more Dutch kickboxing. I think he has a chance to win that.
Yeah, interesting take about it staying on the feet. I don't know. That's the thing. I feel like because Paul Craig's striking is so dog shit, Bo Nickal really was able to test his striking, and I was not impressed watching that.
No.
So I wouldn't like to see him fucking fight the Ridder on the feet for the full 3 rounds if I'm picking Bo Nickal. You know, I want to see this guy wrestling him, and I don't really see him getting a sub on the Ridder because he's got that background. So I'm seeing a Bo Nickal decision here. I'm hoping he goes for the wrestling. You know, I know he didn't against Paul Craig, but I think he's gonna have to against the Ridder. And in the striking, I haven't seen anything crazy out of the Ridder in his UFC fights. I'm sure he's training hard, like you're saying, with some good guys, but I could see Bo Nickal like surviving. Like I don't see him beating him.
No,
really
that's definitely a possibility. I'm not going to say you're wrong there. I said I don't know how good Bo is. I don't know how good his grappling is even. So we're gonna see. I remember him against Cody Brundage. He went nothing special. So like even when he was getting him down and stuff. So it's like I don't know. I think again the Ridder has more finishability. Like he has a more chance to finish the fight. Whereas Bo could wrestle safely. But I'm hoping he takes a risk because he knows that shit's boring, bro. They're the co-main event. Like I hope Bo comes out a little aggressive and we get a real fight and someone fucking takes a risk.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That would really make it entertaining because his last couple of fights have not been entertaining.
So we'll disagree on that. I think the Ridder edges it. You think Bo edges it?
I think Bo, like, you know, especially if it goes to decision and it's a close fight, you know, who you think they're giving that to?
Bo.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So.
But I like the matchmaking because both guys are undefeated and the UFC like them both. So I love to see this. Someone's got to lose.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely a good fight. Santiago Ponzinibbio versus D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez.
Damn, these guys, this is both like who's going to show up because they've both looked so good at times when they show up.
Yeah.
D-Rod, a couple years ago when he was ranked and shit, he was clean. His boxing was good. I think he was training with my guy Joe Schilling back then. That's maybe why he looked a bit more refined. I don't think they train together anymore, but D-Rod was looking real good. Southpaw, slick boxing, hard to take down. He was making good decisions. Ponzinibbio is a dog. He's been ranked forever. I don't think he's ranked anymore, but he was up there for a while. He's been in the UFC for years. Damn, that's a pick'em fight to me. I think whoever shows up, if D-Rod of old shows up, I can see him doing well against Ponzinibbio. But Ponzinibbio can make fights dirty, bro. He can stay in the pocket, land shots. That fight's a pick'em. I don't know who takes that. It's whoever shows up.
Yeah, 100% pick'em. I think the odds are that too. Maybe a slight lean towards Ponzinibbio. But yeah, man, like I was gonna say D-Rod just because he's the slight underdog now, and I really think it's a pick'em. So why not pick the fucking underdog? But yeah, maybe I could see him edging out a decision just from cleaner boxing. But I could also see Ponzinibbio maybe getting another late finish. He just finished Carlson Harris late after getting hurt early, and then he came back, finished him in round 3. But Carlson Harris ain't all that, so I'm leaning D-Rod for now. But
Same.
Montel Jackson and Daniel Marcos.
Daniel Marcos is the guy with the red hair, right?
Yeah.
Has he lost yet?
Nope.
He's looked good last few fights, isn't it?
Yeah.
Montel Jackson's good though, man. And don't forget Joe Rogan talking about the size of his hands. He makes good decisions too. He's looked fucking good. But that Daniel Marcos has been on a tear as well. Fuck. That's another pick'em, bro. I can't choose, man. I don't know. Again, I don't know how good that Daniel Marcos is. Who did he just beat? He just beat someone real good by decision.
Adrian Yanez.
Yeah, that's it. They thought same that as me. He's looked real good. Peruvian guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a pick'em. I don't know how good he is. Montel's almost a vet now. He's been in the UFC a while. He's had some bigger fights.
Yeah.
I'd expect Montel to have a little more and to stop the hype train. But again, we don't know how good Daniel Marcos is. So that's a pick'em. I lean towards Montel with the experience, but we'll see if this Marcos guy's the real deal.
So that's the thing. I agree with you. It is a pick'em, or at least it should be. The odds have it. Montel Jackson as a favorite, pretty heavy favorite. Like you could get Daniel Marcos plus 180, Montel Jackson minus 220.
Interesting.
So that makes me want to pick Marcos right there.
Yeah,
That alone right there.
Go with the dog, right? When it's a
Value's there, undefeated. You know what I mean? If it goes distance. But Montel Jackson, man, he's got clean 1-2s. Yeah. Like his straight punches are crazy. He dropped Damon Blackshear. He dropped him quick, bro.
Yeah.
I had Damon Blackshear in that fight too, bro. I was confident. I was like,
Montel's a southpaw as well, I think.
Yeah. So it should be a pick 'em, bro. Close fight, but I'm gonna have to go with the underdog pick just on value. Cameron Smotherman versus Seher City.
I don't know the other guy, but I know Cameron Smotherman. I think he trains with Eve Edwards and Adrian Yanez. He's a dog. He got short notice call up. He was marking people on Fury before that. He's a good kid as well, man. I've seen him around. I like him, man, and I think on a full camp he's gonna look real good. Who's the favorite?
Seher City's a favorite.
But I'm gonna go with Smotherman because I think he's got the juice, man. He's got something about him. He's good.
I like that pick, bro. I'm leaning the same side. I'm pretty fucking confident in it. I think that's the best underdog on the fucking card right there. Cameron Smotherman. I'm taking him for big money. Seher City, he's Canadian, so, you know, going against the Canadian, but it is what it is. And Canada just voted Liberal, so fuck Canada right now anyways, right?
Good.
But yeah, he did have a good fight against Ramon Tavares. That was like, that's where he got more known. Like, that's where he got his hype from, that fight. Crazy fight, bro. But I'm leaning Cameron Smotherman all day. Jeremy Stevens versus Mason Jones.
Oh, yeah, shit. But, bro, I think Mason Jones, he got cut and came back. He's a stud Welsh guy, really strong grappler. I don't know if he's still training at Team Alpha Male because he was at Team Alpha Male for a bit. But Jeremy's a vet, bro, and he fucking bangs, and I think he's coming back hungry as fuck. But I don't know if his age is going to be a factor. So, damn, I don't know, man. That's another tricky one, I think. What are the odds?
Bro, Jeremy Smith is plus 400.
Jeremy Stevens.
Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah, you got to take Jeremy Stevens, bro, because he's a vet. I don't know how much MMA he's been training. What weight's the fight? 55?
Yeah, 155.
Yeah, damn, maybe he's a little undersized because he was a 45, I know. And Mason's fought at 170.
Has he?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure he fought at 170 in Cage Warriors.
Sure.
So I don't know what the size difference is there. Like I said, I expect Mason to go out there and wrestle him and grapple him. He's strong and he's powerful and strong and probably hungry coming back. But you got to sprinkle Jeremy Stevens KO because he can knock out anyone.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I love that take. And at those odds too, that's definitely a bet to make. Mason Jones is good, but Jeremy Stevens looks hungry, bro. And he's been fucking people up outside of the UFC. Like, he's been fucking people up. So at those odds, bro, I'm going to definitely sprinkle Jeremy Stevens by KO.
Yeah.
And in terms of like money line bets, I don't know. I probably won't be putting too much money on Mason Jones. Misha Tate versus Yana Santos.
I think Misha's like got elite grappling, you know?
Yeah. She just got subbed in her last fight. She just got a submission.
Who did she fight last fight?
She fought fucking Julia Avila.
Oh, Julia Avila. Damn, who's the favorite in that fight?
It's a close odds. Misha Tate's minus 138.
I'll probably go I'll do some research, see if Yana's been submitted, and probably go Misha by submission.
Yeah, I like that take. She's been submitted twice.
I'll probably take that then.
Yeah. She's lost like by KO, submission, and decision though. This girl is 15-8. Misha Tate's a vet. I think it's Misha Tate all day. And I definitely like your submission take right there. Ozmat Bakoev versus Ryan Loder.
I know that Ryan Loder's a good wrestler. He's like a wrestling coach at MMA gym somewhere. But this Azamat guy from Ossetia, I know because we have a couple guys at my gym, a couple of my teammates from Ossetia. The guy don't train with us. He trains at ATT, but he's friends with the guys at my gym. They said he's world class. Like, he's going to be ranked at middleweight. He's fucking incredible. So I don't think the wrestling of Loder is going to be shit to him. What are the odds?
Minus 400, I think he is now.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that sounds about right, bro. I think he should murk Loder. Loder's a great wrestler out here. It would have to be a real Rocky story for him to do anything. I think this other guy's going to murk him because he's all around amazing. These guys from Ossetia, they can wrestle, strike, do everything. So I think him, maybe parlay him with someone else, but I think he should get that done quite easily, probably by finish.
Yeah, I already parlayed him earlier. I caught him when he was at minus 300. So I'm definitely on that side with you. I think he's going to get a finish as well, probably. A KO, bro. That ground and pound looked crazy against Zagreus.
Yeah, see that Cedric guy got arrested today.
I seen that, yeah.
That motherfucker's crazy, bro. Wow.
What was it again? Fucking armed fucking robbery
he had like 10 charges on there, bro. He's probably going away for a while.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they kept him because he had some bad convictions and UFC just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That black privilege, boy.
Yeah, man. I gotta send you the meme I made about that shit. I made a
So I
funny
send
meme.
it.
Marina Rodriguez versus Gillian Robertson, my girl.
Marina Rodriguez is the Brazilian, right?
Yeah. She's pretty like, tall, lanky.
Yeah, she's a beast though. She looked fucking good in her like a couple years ago. She was
Yeah,
ranked
she
and shit.
did. Yeah.
Gillian's a great grappler, but I don't know, man. If this chick has good takedown defense, who's the favorite in that?
Gillian's a big favorite in that, bro. She's
Damn,
like
I'd
a
probably
minus.
pick the other chick, bro. I don't know how good Gillian's wrestling and all that is. I know she trains with fucking Dean Thomas and that, my guy. But yeah, I don't know. That's worth an underdog. That's worth a punt because she was good at one point.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Off a couple losses too. She could be training hard, looking to come back.
Yeah, but who did she lose to though? Who did Rodriguez lose to?
She lost to good people though, you know. She lost to Yasmin Lucindu and Jessica Andrade, both by split decision.
Good fighters, bro. Both by split.
Both by split decision. Yasmin
This is one of
Lucindu.
them fights where you're like, damn, that's a live dog.
Yeah, she is a live dog. I do agree on that. Yasmin Lucindo, that fight didn't really age well because she just got out-grappled and outclassed by Amanda Lemos, who's also really good. But Gillian Robertson, she went to decision with Luana Pinheiro. She was just grappling the fuck out of her, but I think she should have gotten a finish in that fight. I wasn't too impressed. So that's why I'm a little bit scared about the Marina underdog. Like, she's got the value on this side, but I do have Gillian as my pick, and I did parlay her in one of my bets, but she's not someone I'm going to fucking call a lock in this fight. And I think if she gets it done, it's probably by decision. Gaston Bolanos, Kang Lee.
Kang Lee? I don't know who that is, bro. Oh, wait, that's the old school looking guy, right? He's like American, but he's fucking Korean or some shit.
Chinese, Kang Bang Lee. He just lost by knockout to Long Xiao.
I don't know who that is then, but who's he fighting?
He's the one who stepped in against Chris Gutierrez. He was a Chinese guy, stepped in against Chris Gutierrez. He won like one round and then lost the other two. And came out against Long Xiao, got knocked down round one. Or no, round.
Who's he fighting?
Gaston Bolanos.
Oh, Gaston, did he win his last fight? He looked good, no? He beat that Romanos guy.
Cortavius Romeus.
Yeah. I don't know, Gaston's a really good striker, so...
Really good striker, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. And he's probably been working more on his grappling and stuff. Probably got to go with Gaston.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm leaning Gaston on this pick too. Dontel Mays, Thomas Peterson.
Oh, God. Who's the favorite?
Thomas Peterson, minus 250.
Probably because they think he can come out and wrestle to the win.
Bro, he just got knocked out 2 months ago.
Yeah, maybe Dontel can bang on him.
I'm worried about that. I was leaning Thomas Peterson at first, but...
I think that's the fight where you go Peterson, decision, Dontel, KO.
Beautiful. You just laid it out perfect. That's exactly the way I see it. Juliana Miller and Ivana Petrovic.
Is Petrovic, she's like good looking. She's from like
some
Czech Republic or somewhere, Serbia.
She's fine. She's from...
Serbia? Croatia, yeah. I fuck with Croatians. Who's Juliana Miller? Oh, she's that girl who's on Tough.
Bro, she's 3-3. I don't even remember ever seeing her. I think this is a layup fight for Ivana.
Who's
Ivana because she's a baddie.
Yeah, she's a baddie, so we want her to win. We want her to stick around. We're going baddie. We're going baddie all day.
I'm going baddie all day. All right, man, that's it, bro. And if you were on this card, bro, we'd be hammering Tuco Tokkos.
Yeah.
Already know.
You know.
So what, the nickname's dropping soon? Too Cold?
You like that, right?
Yes, bro. I swear we talked about it here first, bro.
I know, bro. I mentioned that the other day. I was like, someone gave me one too cold. You know what? If I win my next fight, I'll adopt it. Hold me to that.
What are the odds, bro? What are the odds you pull up with a mask like this, walk out on your next fight?
I don't think ever, bro. That's too like BDSM for me.
Too what?
BDSM, like bondage.
Oh, no way. You're talking about that freak shit. Nah, this is a Rey Mysterio mask, bro. This is not no bondage mask, all right? Don't get it twisted, bro. It's a mystic mask, bro.
You need to get me and AJ on the same fucking interview one day.
Bro, I would love to do that, bro. You gotta come to Canada, bro. We gotta do a fucking...
No, I'll come soon. I'm gonna come see AJ soon, so I'll come up.
Yeah, pull up on AJ and Mystic Mask, bro.
I need to go to Toronto, but I can't be in fight camp, bro, because you got good food there, innit?
Yeah, no, I'll put you on the good eats too, bro.
Let's go. You're living out your car, bro. I eat at nice restaurants.
I don't live in this fucking whip, all right? This is just for the interviews, bro. This is the hot box mobile, bro.
I know, I'm fucking
I come in here, I kick ass, you know?
I'm fucking with you.
I know.
My guy. I'm going to go to bed, though, bro. I'm in fight camp now. It's 11 p.m.
I hear you, bro. But one more thing, bro. We got to make a lock parlay before we go. 3 picks on this card.
Sanhagen. Let me see who's in the prelims that's going to win. That Bikorev guy.
Yeah.
You want 3 picks?
I need a 3-pick parlay right here.
Fuck, we're going to risk it with Misha Tate, bro. If you go Sanhagen, Bikorev, and Misha Tate just to win, that's a plus 170.
There you go.
That's good money.
That's a good money. That's a good money play right there.
Well, if you want to get real spicy, you can throw in the do a TKO for that Russian cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe a submission for Misha.
Yeah. Or even throwing Cameron Smotherman in the parlay too. I think that's
Yeah,
the
true.
that's the dog of the week right there.
My app don't have the finishes on there, but
Yeah, I don't think they're up yet, but I'm gonna keep an eye
we'll
out for
see.
that, bro. We got some
We'll
good
see.
picks for them. We got some good picks for y'all today, man.
Let's go.
But yeah, bro. I won't hold you much longer, bro.
My
I
brother,
appreciate
it
you
was good
coming
to
on
talk
here,
to
bro.
you.
Always,
Love,
bro.
always, man. Check in
Yeah,
on
bro.
you.
Always, bro. Good luck in the training camp,
All right,
bro.
bro. Love, man.
All the
Talk to you soon.
best. All
All
right,
right.
man.